Hey guys, what's going on? Lunar Players here, back with another story. I haven't told one of these types of videos in a while, but I keep getting hateful comments on the AI videos that I'm posting, and the reason that I'm posting those is because sometimes I just don't have, like story time ideas, uh, or even stories to tell you guys. So, I hope you guys enjoy this one because there might not be another regular story for a good while. But I'm hoping to be able to tell more of these for you. Um, but today starts off as a normal day in 2024. I was dating this girl at the time. We had started dating back in like June 20 or no, January 2024. It was my senior year of high school. It was an ultimately great year. Um, And, I was but there were some, like, cliffhangers and people that I did not really trust, so it was kind of hard for me to trust other people, even her, and I should have went with my gut, but, um, she, seemed pretty nice, so I just thought to trust her off the bat. But no, she stole things from me that I didn't know all about. But yeah, uh, let's get into the video. It starts off as any normal day in January 2024. Um, I meet this girl at school. We talk for a couple weeks. We start dating, and then it goes on and on. And we go on like dates and stuff. And eventually, I just gave her like 6 months into 6 months to a year into the relationship. I gave her a promise ring. That was my first mistake because later that year, I'd say this is my senior year of high school, right? So, we go to prom, and prom was pretty nice actually. It was pretty fun, but one thing about this girl is I wasn't allowed to talk to any of my friends who were girls, and but she was allowed to talk to her friends that are guys, which yeah, that makes so much sense. But you know, then all hell broke loose is because after that, after prom was my graduation, and you know, I had two graduation ceremonies because one of them was for my trade school that I went to for cooking. I cook a mean steak. Um, but no, she said that she couldn't come to the first graduation because uh her dad won't let her and she was grounded, but she would come to the one the next day. And I said, "All right, that's fine." And then she proceeded to pull the same shenanigan the next day too, which is kind of crazy to me because, fool me once. Yeah. But she then proceeded to say that she was grounded on the next graduation ceremony. And I said, okay, whatever. And, but little did I know that, that I was going to find out while walking to my graduation ceremony seat that she was cheating. Now, at events like this, you should never pull out your phone. But me, I did. And if I didn't pull out my phone, I would have never found out she was cheating because this Snapchat story um literally was at 23 hours um of being posted. And it was text message threads saying how much uh she likes that this guy, not me, but this guy texts her and how much she loves him. And if I didn't open that, I wouldn't have found out. And she was like denying it the whole time, and uh we'll just call this guy Brandon. And Brandon wasn't too fond that I found out. He wanted to beat me up. But Brandon didn't know where I lived and I wasn't going to tell him. And Brandon also Brandon's new girlfriend, who was mine, said that they've been dating for 6 months. So she was being passed around and I didn't even know. I gave my whole heart to her. But yeah, whenever I found out, she was just in denial the whole time. And finally I said, "Well," and then she tried to pull the, "Oh, you don't treat me right," or whatever. I bought everything for her. She when she was with me, she didn't have to pay for anything. But you know, life goes on. Moral of this story is, guys, don't get cheated on. Um, and just don't do anything you heard or said in this story. It's for educational purposes only. But if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.